Hi, welcome to back again. Today we'll talk about last part of the chapter 2, and we also will introduce the chapter 4. So first of all, we left some questions until today. For example, we want to process the program. Example 2.8, you can find by your textbook on page 50. So what kind of problem it is? It is a monthly payment for loan. Sometimes one day you will loan a very huge amount of money from bank. Maybe you want to buy a house, so you can't afford it the full amount of money at the first time. So maybe you have to pay monthly. So when you do that, you have to calculate each month how much money I have to pay. It will depends on how much total amount loan you plan to borrow the money from the bank, and also how many years you want to pay back the money. Of course, the bank will charge some interest from you. So what is interest rate? And based on the formula, we can know it will help us to find out the monthly payment is according to this formula. So actually, if you want to loan some money, for example, 1 billion, and you want to take it for 10 years, and the interest rate recently may be just 1% in Taiwan. It's very cheap. Maybe not so low, okay? Maybe 2%, okay? And you have a formula, you can calculate each monthly how much money we have to pay. It will including the interest, and the interest will have the remaining money you don't pay back. You have to become the next month. The interest will multiply the total amount. So it will become the new total. So we need a formula to calculate it and help us what is the monthly payment amount. So it is the formula. So actually, this program is wanting you to understand how to process a formula just like this. Okay, so we can practice in our idle. Here is the new file. Okay, so we have something wanted the user to reply for us. Maybe we can use this sliders. It's more clear. This program that the user enter the interest rate first. First is interest rate and number of years and loan amount, and compute monthly payment and total payment. Of course, you have monthly payment and plus how much month you pay it, and will be the total payment. And of course, for the financial situation, we will just get to the two digit for the decimal after the decimal point. Okay. Oh, so back to here. So first, we want to know what is your interest. Maybe it is yearly interest. Okay. So we want the user to input it. So we have to hint it. Hint the user. Please enter the annual interest rate. Okay, interest rate. For example, if the interest rate is 7.25%, just please enter just like this. Okay, it's clear. Yeah, next part. Next part, we have to calculate interest rate because based on the formula, we know that we do not pay the payments yearly, we pay that monthly. So actually we get the formula have to be monthly interest rate. So we have to transfer it. So the monthly interest rate, just the yearly interest rate divided to 12. Yeah, then you get the monthly interest rate. Of course, this part we have to mention another important thing is why your textbook will put on 1,200 here, just because actually your interest rate is 7.25%, but you enter just like 725. So actually it is larger than 100 times. So you have to back to the original value. Actually it's not the 7.25, it's 725%. So you have to divide it 100 again. So maybe here you can process together. You can divide it to 100 to 1,200 directly. So you will get the correct value. And we will ask the user, how much year do you want to loan? So the year here, I will use the year. So I ask the user input. Please enter the loan year. Yeah, equal to. And finally, how much money do you want to loan? So money, total money, maybe. Total money, you want to, okay, just money. Sorry, just money. Okay, we also ask the user and hint it. Please enter the loan amount. Please. Yeah. Please enter loan amount. Okay. Okay. Then we will handle this formula. So the point is, do you know how to handle this formula? It is the point I make it as a practice here. I want you really understand how to process mathematical formula transfer into Python. So here the monthly payment, so I can use payment, monthly payment equal. First, it is loan amount. Loan amount is here. I call that money. Yeah, total money. Yeah. And monthly interest here, monthly interest. Yeah. This is this part. If you are not comfortable or confident, whether your logical will have any problem, yeah, because logic error is a very serious problem. So you can put it with the parentheses together and divide it. Oh, this part will be together. So I will type 1 here. 1. And subtract is also a division here. Yeah, subtract also another division. This division, yeah, 1 divide 2 here. 1 plus monthly interest rate. Again, monthly interest rate here. Yeah, this part is equal to this part. So let's just have an exponential part. So I make the double star here, right? So number of year multiple 12. Number of year here, and multiple 12. So actually this is a exponential part. So we have to provide the parentheses here. Otherwise you don't know. It maybe will exponential year, and then finally multiple 12, then the answers will correct. Okay, so so I think I make the formula correct. So then we will try to print. Okay, we will print the monthly payment for every month is, is how much? It will be the monthly payment here, and then print the total payment is total payment is, we make the monthly payment multiple the year and multiply 12. So we get the result. So let's go. I make it as a desktop. That's the first file today. So the textbook teaches us we have some value can check. For example, here, if we use the 5.75, and long 15 year, and the total amount is 250,000. Okay, we try 5.75. It's not very clear. Maybe I will use the equation here, is better. And how many year? 15 and 250,000. So the final result will be just like this, right? I think the answer is correct. But you know, as we know, sometimes the payment we don't really need so many digits. Actually, in financial part, we just will keep two digits, and actually it will remove all the remaining. It's not round. So actually, we will just delete this part. So we have learned how to do that. We just put it, multiple 100. Make it larger, and we put an int because we want the 2 digits after the decimal point. And actually, you multiple 100, you make it is larger more than 100 times. So you have to divide back to it. So we also do that, the same things here. Int, make it, sorry. Here, we also have to times 100 and divide to 100. And do it again. This time, of course, we will put the same number and check whether the format is correct. 15 again. See, the 2 digits will remove the remaining part. Also it will be 0.53. So even the number is very larger, but it is not round. It is remove the remaining part. It's especially for financial problems here. So now you have already know how to do it, especially how to process the formula. Okay, so this is the assignment here. It is the homework 5, calculate the loan. So please enter here. We just have to enter the 5.75 directly and enter the loan and the loan amount. We just need 1 decimal place. Okay, so we just will have 1 digit, and you know how to do it. So the variable name have to completely different from the textbook and different from me. You can use yours and can be named without a command. So I mean, sometimes we will use the namely for the variable. You know, if there is two words together, we will make the second words, the first word capitalized. We call that command. So you can do it without the command. Okay, so I want you to practice these questions. So make your file name is student id plus long.py.